Hi, this is Jason I, the real Jason I, coming to you with another video. Today is May 22nd, 5/22, which is a very important date, and also this is a very important video. Now, what I want to give to you today is I'm going to show you how to reinitiate yourself or re-become a member of the Order of the Eye. All right. Now, like I said in the last video, this is a pyramid. Let me show you real quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You see it this way too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like a step pyramid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pyro, fire, mid, right here in the middle. Fire in the middle. All right. And, you know, these are Fibonacci numbers, golden mean ratio, which is that spiral, transcendental numbers. You know, what that means is this reformulates itself, renews itself, cross-references itself. All right, it's mathematics. It's what I consider mathematics moving at its finest. All right. Now, let's just jump. Let me give you some preliminaries on this. Now, as far as me explaining this stuff to you, first things first, like I said, the 5/22, I just want to show you that before we go too far. You see 5 is 5 odd numbers, 5 odd numbers, 5 odd numbers, 5 odd numbers. Then I'm going to show you how the 22 flows through here. You have the 7 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 22. 7 plus these 5s is 22. You go here, 13 plus 9 is 22. And, you know, 19 plus 3 is 22. You know, this stuff works both ways. You come here, you'll see 7, you know, 14. 7 and 7 is 14 plus 5 is 19 plus 3 is 22. 7 and 7 is 14 plus 5 is 19 plus 3 is 22. And this flows back and forth to the 9. Now, so now, so you see the 5/22 rolling through here. All right. Now, I also want to give you some other preliminaries because this is important. Now, I'm not going to explain everything, but I need to explain enough. But what this is about, this is for my steel to a magnet types, man. You know, pieces of steel to a magnet for cats that's ready right now, where they don't need to be convinced and all of that type of stuff. You know, they just, you know, they when they see this type of stuff, they understand. And you know, either way though, whether you're ready to rock and roll or not, you do need to do, you know, an academic assessment of what I'm showing you, because, you know, there will be information, you know, that you could do a detailed research on, study and stuff like that. So you need to academically, you know, look at this stuff because it makes it work better. You know, it's not mandatory, but it works better if you understand a lot of the mechanics behind it and stuff like that. Now, first things first, you know, this is old school stuff, you know, return of the ancient ones. This comes from your ancestors. I didn't sit around making this up. It just, you know, certain things flow through me. You know, you could look at me more as like a liaison, or like a middleman, or, you know, like an anchor man, you know, just giving you the news, stuff like that from your ancestors, man. I play a specific position, you know, at least right now, you know, for you, you know, because I'm doing this for you now. So, all right. Now I'm gonna break down a lot. This is just a lot of stuff is gonna be self-explanatory. I'll just explain it as I go along. But certain things I do want to put on preliminaries. Main thing you need to know is, look, this is old school stuff. So, in the bush, on the tribal tip, we do things, we do ritual dance, we do ritual drum. Music has a lot to do with our spirituality. Just is what it is. All right. So, and it's common for us to memorize our stuff, remember our stuff. Remember our stuff, musically, with certain rhythm, certain content, certain tones, and we bring it inside of ourselves, and remember it all. That's how we do it. That's how it's always been done. We do it different ways at different times, but this is, the foundation. You stamp, your code, or your traditions, customs, whatever. You stamp it in your heart. It's part of your DNA. And that's what that's what this has a lot to do with, DNA. Another thing, this is golden mean ratio, just like your DNA. So everything matches up. And I'm going to keep showing you how a lot of stuff we talking about matches up. And, you do a detailed study on golden mean ratio and DNA and stuff like that. On your own time. I'll have stuff in the playlist. You gotta go to the playlist, because a lot of stuff is in the playlist that's gonna, bring you to another level or give you different perspectives on a lot of different things. Now another thing, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna have to know about a certain crop circle that appeared 2 years ago on this very date, 5/22. I want you to watch a video where God decodes that crop circle. Now, that crop circle, the name of the video, the name of the guy is Mr. Cat-Eye, Mr. C-A-T-I. And the name of the video is Eye of Ra. Not exactly sure if that's it, but if you type that, it's going to pop up, because that's what I type. So Mr. Cat-Eye, Eye of Ra, it'll pop up. You'll be able to tell exactly what it is. And he's going to show you a crop circle, and he's going to decode it. Pay close attention to everything he's saying. All right? I'm not saying like everything he's saying, like just hang on every word of what he's saying. But he's going to show you a lot of different things. First and foremost, he's going to, there's a connection with the music industry, because music has a lot to do with this. A lot to do with this. Music, man. Like I said, we're in a ritual drum, ritual dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, we deal with this music thing. All right? And we're going to be talking a lot about music. Now, so watch that video. He's going to break down the a lot of people, when they see that crop circle, first thing, you'll hear Vesica Pisces, which is true, very good. It is Vesica Pisces is involved, right? And some people see the Virgin Mary, which is very good. The Virgin, Isis, the Virgin Mary, whichever perspective you want to look at it from. I said, more Mary is involved with that. I said, Het Haru, however you want to look at it. But yeah, so also, and then you'll see the eye, right? All three of the, he's going to break it down more from the eye perspective, which is right on time. So you have the eye. All right, and he's gonna decode it. Look at everything he decodes. How he decodes it, that's what your ancestors want you to see. They want you to see that code within that crop circle. All right, because it's gonna match with something. Because this is, the order of the I, or the I Empire, and an inner I Empire. Right? So we're gonna get into all of that. Getting ahead of ourselves, man. All the labels and stuff is cool, but we're gonna get there where we talk about stuff like that. Now, at this point, but you're gonna see he's gonna break down certain things about the music industry and the eye, like they cover their eyes. A lot of this music industry stuff, over time you're gonna realize what's really going on. It's gonna be funny once you figure it out, though. Now check. All right, so he got the eye covered, and he's gonna go into that, and equate it, music, and equate it to this crop circle with the eye, as an observation. He's gonna be observing certain things. Then he's gonna break down or decode Ray, the word Ray, the word Ra, different ways of looking at, and Horus. Very important. Look at that stuff because those dates come into play. Just look at it. You don't have to go crazy about it, but just observe it, what he's doing, and he's gonna give some history and stuff like that, which is a version of looking at stuff, but don't look at his stuff like it's the Bible, like, the way he's seen it, the history is how it is. This stuff, there's different schools, there's different ways of looking at things, so it just depends on what order, what gnome, stuff like that you're talking about, and different things are looked at different ways or slightly different. So, but he's going to give you an accurate depiction of things he observed, but pay the closest attention to, his observation on the actual crop circle, and pay close attention to how he, decodes the words. But the most important thing, it's both of them because they both come into play. But the main thing you need to look at is that actual crop circle. That's what really is right in your face. The other stuff is good to know. It's kind of great to know because you need those dates. He's going to show you certain dates. Those dates right on time. All right. Meaning, you need to just know that has all of those dates he talking about have something to do with something. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Now, when he, I'm gonna act like you seen the crops, the video, Mr. Cat Eye video, right? And like I said, he's gonna break it down from the eye perspective. There is other perspectives. Some people see the Virgin Mary. Some people see the Vesica Pisces. Very good, right? But we dealing with the eye right now, all right? And we'll go into the other stuff in other times. That's actually more advanced stuff, though. But this is what's, the matter at hand right now is the eye. So that's what we dealing with. All right. Now, All right. Now, like I said, this stuff has to do with music and things of that nature. Now, to explain this to you, what we're doing, like I said, is recoding DNA. Before I even go into this, I want to explain certain things. We're recoding DNA. Our 400-year bondage situation incident is up. All right, we not scrubs. We don't be waiting around. Some people say it's up next year. I don't even know. Bottom line is, we on the scene already. Ancient ones, ancient minds, I should say. There's others. And what I'm gonna present to you today isn't necessarily for everybody to participate in. It just isn't. What I'm asking people to do at this particular point is look, just do the academics on what I'm talking about. And if it's for you, like I said, I'm really coming for my steel to a magnet cats, man. It's like pieces of steel to a magnet for real. Like, you know, we coded a certain way to do certain stuff. So they gonna do what they need to do when they need to do it. So, you know, that's why I'm just putting this out. Alright. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, explaining this and just jumping into this, you know, it's you know, I'm not gonna say it's difficult, but I know I'm speaking to potentially many different people on different levels, you know, and I thank all of y'all for checking this out. So, like I said, you know, you just take this stuff academically, you know what I mean? Because this is initiation. I don't really know if, you know, some of y'all who understand, you know, how the occult situations tend to work sometimes, you know, this isn't going to be that shocking to you. But to some of you, this is going to, you know, this is going to be kind of controversial for you, you know? But your 400 years is up. You know, so it's time to join the party because there's a lot going on, you know. And like I said, we ain't scrubs, man. We do our thing. And some of y'all, how should I put this? This is mainly for, look, this is really the types of people that really should be getting involved with this and really looking at this stuff seriously. Like people who, like, let's say when you was a kid, you know, like you get, you know, you're crying or something and you notice that it starts raining or starts raining harder the harder you cry or stuff like that, you know, or you're upset and it starts snowing, like you know, and you know, you just have those types of experiences where you're sitting there wondering, like, yo, am I controlling am I affecting the weather? You know, stuff like that. And it happens to you off and on. It don't happen every time it snows or whatever, but it's sometimes it happens so much, you know, you just kind of put it in the back of your head. Sometimes it don't happen all the time. Sometimes you could have been doing it when you was a kid, but now you're older, you don't do it, or maybe for a couple years you might not have noticed it, and then you notice it a certain time. You know, I'm talking about stuff like that. You know, because, you know, we are the originals and we do have moves to take back the planet, like, but not like this, you know, like what's going on down here. It's like, look at it as cars, because we're a reincarnation of people, right? You know, when you say reincarnation, the car in there has to deal with carnal, meaning pertaining to the human body vessel. That's where they got the word car from. They dropped the NAL, and, you know, it's just a vehicle to get you from point A to point B. That's where they got it from carnal. Like your body is a vehicle for you to get from point A to point B. You know, that's how they look at it. So just to stick with the car analogy, so to speak, you know, the way I see the situation, you know, a lot, you know, is basically, y'all are like people who, or we've become a people, so to speak, that have, like, we're like, you know, Benzes, Mercedes Benzes and Lexuses, whatever y'all call, what kind of car, you know, stuff like that. Acura, what's the song? Lex Coupe, Beamers. Y'all are Lex Coupes, Beamers, and Benzes, right? But you mentally, you think you're an economy car. You know what I'm saying? Because let's say economy cars sell more, you know, y'all like think economy cars are better than y'all, so you whatever, you just think you think your body, or you think that you're an economy car when you have all of these advanced features. You just don't know to click the buttons and stuff like that, and you can't expect the economy car handbook, you know, the economy car they can't really help you because they're economy cars. You understand? Like, so, but you think you're an economy car. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So, we're in a funny situation. And what I'm saying is we need, recoding of the DNA, something that's supposed to happen really every generation. But, like I said, your 400 years is up. We not scrubs. We on time. Now, look, we've been through all types of stuff during slavery. And it's like when you break your arm, let's say your grandfather broke his arm, there's like a tendency that can, manifest in the genes later on. And then somebody in your family, like a grandkid or, that person's kid, will break their arm in the same exact spot that their grandfather or great grandfather broke their arm, because they got a tendency there now, and the tendency keeps going. We slavery is like that. We picked up a whole bunch of craziness, it is what it is. Y'all know what happened. Either way, the DNA, we need to recode the DNA because we think we're scrubs, man. Straight up. Like, I guess we are. Shoot, how you a Benz think you a factory economy car? Like, when you got turbo, you got all types of stuff. You got GPS, you got everything, but you don't know how to work it. You don't even know it's there. You think it's an economy car. You're not even sure if you got air conditioning in your joint. You know what I'm saying? That's how we walking around, looking real funny. Now, so it's about recoding the DNA because, like I said, all types of stuff happened during slavery. Happened to our women. A lot of crazy stuff happened to the dudes. No reason to sit here and whine. If you need me to put a video on the playlist, I guess I might even I'll put something out there just in case you don't have any idea of what happened during slavery. But we picked up certain tendencies that we need to recode the DNA because we watched a lot of stuff go down that we wouldn't normally watch happen. And we've been through a lot of stuff that we wouldn't normally go through. So now this stuff is all caught up. These experiences and stuff like that are being passed down, in different ways. A variety of different ways. And, 400 years is up. So we kind of got to flush certain things down the toilet, that we picked up from our experiences. Now, and I know it's not just us who've been through slavery and stuff like that that's picked up a lot of crazy stuff, but this particular equation that I'm offering y'all or introducing y'all to is for people who could trace, family members or know that they have family members that took that slave ship trip, whether it's America, West Indies, Latin America, whatever, man. If your family from the boat, and you black, you good. Like, this is for you, if you got that story. All right. Now, we got that story in common, that slave ship, So we're gonna work with that. Now, like I said, this has to do with music, recoding the DNA. I'm not trying to be cool when I give this to you just because it's music. It's how we always do it. Nothing new. And y'all do it now too. Y'all be in church singing. That's the best part, But with this, you just gotta sit back, listen, do your spirals, 7 spin spirals, and let it slide with your fingers. However you doing, just keep 7 spins and let it flow. in your mind, man. You got to do that here and there just to, get that golden mean ratio flowing, because that's how you get in rhythm and get in sync and in accord, right? All right. So let me get into this. Now, like I said, you're going to need to watch that video, Mr. Cat Eye, the Eye of Ra. And he's going to decode the crop circle, and he's going to show you that it's an eye, right? And when you look, and when he decodes the eye, he's going to show you that it's 11 on one side. That's what the code wants you to see. 11 on one side, like this 11. See that? 1, 1. And 11 on the other side. And then there's a swirl in the middle. That's right here. Right? Which is like, we'll say with that code, it's an iris. And like I said, this can be round, like an eye. You're starting to get this? All right? And you'll see when you see the video, you'll see it's all here. Right? 1111. He's going to show you that. 1111 code. And he's going to show you that has 2, and it has 1, 2 over here, like 2 extra, like a piece to it over here. And he's going to count that, which is very, very good and right and exact, because that's what they want you to see. When I say they, I mean your ancestors. Straight up. This is for y'all. All right. Now, when you see that, you're gonna see the eye. You'll understand, that you're in tune real well. All right. So, yeah. So that's what I was actually. All right. Yeah, and you'll see the 11, 11. You'll see the eye in the middle, really the iris, right? And the swirl in the middle, which is the 0 point right here. This could be looked at as a black hole also, fire in the middle, however you want to look at it. It's different ways. All right. So yeah, you're going to need to check out that video. That's what you need to do. To be honest with you, I think it's best for me to wrap this video up and make a part 2. All right, because we're about 30 minutes now, and I explained a lot of stuff to you. So I'm just going to recap, maybe throw you a couple, just explain a couple things. I'm just going to look at this video more as a preliminary video as far as this is concerned. But like I said, watch the video. 5, it's called Mr. Cat Eye, Eye of Ra. All right, it's based on a crop circle. All right, that was discovered May 22nd, 2 years ago. All right, and it has your ritual on it, and it's some good stuff. This is Ray family. This is the order of the Eye of Ra, right? Because that middle, that's an iris. Eye of Ra, Irie people. A lot of things going on here. But look, get your mind right, meaning this has a lot to do with music. Y'all gonna have to get over that. Because, this isn't like, this isn't, we're not gonna be, I mean, I love the old school, stuff, the drums and all of that, but we do things, this is modern. And just check out the video. I'm going to break all of this stuff down just to give you a little teaser. It has to do with revolutionary beings. Our females is revolutionary beings, and the males is resolutionary beings. All right. This is old school stuff, divine wisdom. It has a certain spin to it. We do it a certain way because we steer our own genetics. That's why I'm saying there's a lot of things out here, but those who choose to steer their genetics this particular way that I'm going to show you, you make that choice. And it's very important that y'all understand, even though, I'm kind of new, I'm quick on the scene, right? You're 400 years barely up. But I'm telling you, you're going to have to figure out and find your place, in this vast forum of ancient minds that's popping up on the scene if you're in tune with this, because, it's time for y'all to rise. And look, man, I'm not worried. Kind of, I could be, I don't want to be cocky, but, if y'all come online, meaning y'all do what you supposed to do, like, look, man, I don't see any reason why we're not going to take this place back. Like, you just got to get, like, y'all are powerful. Like, y'all really, I don't think y'all really know what y'all could do. Like, that was light work. For those of y'all that, kind of feel like, I know some of you been there. Some of you don't know what I'm talking about. I think I'm crazy. But yeah, some of us walk around like we have experiences where we swear we control the weather, or we got something to do with the weather and stuff like that. And then you get to a certain point where you know it. You get to a certain point where, or you have those moments or those days or those weeks where they really give you a glimpse of what you could do. And that's when it really gets interesting. That's when there's no turning back, So I know what y'all could do. I've had some interesting things that I've been allowed to experience. And, I don't have any, I do, but look, I have no problem with I'll feel real good if y'all actually, it doesn't have to be with me. Just find your place in this vast form of ancient minds. I do things a certain way. I don't know if y'all, this ain't, what I do ain't for everybody. And I'm going to tell you, this shit ain't for everybody. Because this is what we do, what I'm saying? We do a certain thing. This is dirty work, These are, just coming in these bodies that's been through all this stuff and waking yourself up. Then you got to cut these suckers on amongst a bunch of people who not really into that, and wake yourself up and do the rituals and initiate, it's a lot of stuff, man, because we, what are we at, 33 minutes? Look, alright, I'm going to wrap this video up after. I just want to explain certain things to you. I know I'm rambling, but it is what it is. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm just an alchemist. I'll do this off of inspiration. Now, how shall I put this? I don't even think I should say that. Yeah, we're going to wrap this video up. Yeah, we'll wrap this video up. But yeah, so I want to thank everybody for checking this video out. I know I've ran it through this. Look, but like I said, alright, I'm going to give you a taste. Look, this is what I'm saying. This is for my steel to a magnet cats, man. That's why I'm not worried about being all professional and all that. This is for y'all that's ready. Look, I'm talking to the cats also. The nature stuff is real and exact, but those of you who know, what I'm talking about when I say, we come, let's say, to and fro the earth. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, you don't get stuck down here. You come to and fro. right? To and fro is like the symbol for that is the cross, man. Like you see the Pope do that, to fro. You know, you see the circle, just cross, circle, to and fro, bro. That's the earth glyph, earth symbol. Master earth, so we can get out of here, man. That's how it works. The cross ritual, the crossroads. That's what this is about. This initiation, you're gonna go to the crossroads, man. That's why I'm saying this is for everybody, but there's different. There's other things. But I'm gonna break all this stuff down to you. But like I said, we come to and fro, what I like to call rocking and rolling. In this life, without question, we here to rock and roll, right? Go to the crossroads, do what we do. So we, baptism by fire, whatever you want to call it. But that's what this ritual is going to take you towards. All right, your rebirth. All right, your crucifixion, resurrection, so to speak. It's just the crossroads, the cross, man. Horizon on the Horus rising. Right, that's the Horus on the cross symbolizing horizon. Right? Stuff like that. So yeah, those of you who come to and fro, man, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Because you can get stuck down here. And we don't do that. That's one thing if you already be getting stuck. When I say you come to and fro, that means you already did it before, bruh. You did it before. But you gonna come down here and get stuck like a scrub? You understand? Many of you already did this jump. Like for me, I already did it. You know what I mean? So how I'm gonna come and get stuck? That's even worse. You know what I mean? Because either you a visitor or a resident. If you a visitor, you come in as you please, and you know what I mean? You come and go as you see fit. That's how it goes. All right. So I don't want this video to run too long. Wrap this up like a present. You know what I mean? Thank you for checking this video out. I want to send love to everybody out there. All the elders, all the elderesses, all the Rays, Rayettes, Hoteps, Hotepettes. Can't forget the beautiful ones, right? Shoot. Can't forget the brilliant ones, right? The unique ones. Whatever else we got. It's a bunch of stuff. Kepras, Kepraettes. We can keep going. But yeah, man. And we be Hoteping. I gotta break down this Hotep stuff to y'all too. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, definitely don't got time for that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up like a present. Hotep.